Oh, it's slick. Ooh, rough. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome back. Today's video is on night riding. So it's the end of October here in Scotland. You can probably guess by the pumpkin here. So I'm going to share with you my first night ride of the season. Got Roxy here. Going to share with you my first night ride of the season over at Glentress. Going to hit some natural trails and some trail centre trails as well. So over the last few years I've dabbled with different light setups, done some night riding videos, and I'll show you my setup today. It's quite exciting. I am trying out the brand new Magicshine Monteer 12,000 light. I am not paid by Magicshine to do this. I'm not sponsored by Magicshine, so all opinions are my own. They asked if I would test out the light prior to the launch and give some honest feedback from the trails. So that's what I did, and the light launched just there on Friday. So we're going to go and hit some trails. I'll show you the light first. It's an absolute beast, and then what it's like. It gets pretty sketchy at night. Who would have guessed? Oh my god, bad move, Laura. Let me know if you night ride. I really like it. I think it breaks up the week and it just adds a whole nother type of riding. And yeah, let's go and have a look. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. So the light has two modes. The spotlight mode uses 4 lens angles, so it casts the light really far and wide. It's pretty insane actually. It's up to 0.38 kilometers, I think. And that puts out up to 12,000 lumens. And then you've got floodlight mode, which has a more specific beam. So that mode takes the light down to a max of 2,500 lumens. And that has a cut-off line, so it means that you're not blinding anybody, which is really handy, and you can just flip to that mode if you're approaching the end of a trail or near cars. It's really good. The full 12,000 has a run time of 2.5 hours. And if you had it in the flood mode at 2,500, you're looking at 10 hours, which is a phenomenal run time and pretty handy given I have a couple of night races to do as well. In both modes, you can control them in an app, and you can create up to 10 custom modes, so you can select a specific percentage of power. I was playing about with this to try and find my ideal, but it's handy that you can do that, and then you can just flip through them with the remote on the bars. And if you have it on low, you can get up to 11.5 hours. It's pretty good, and that's because they've got a 10,000 amp hour battery pack, which is pretty hefty. It is heavy, but if you need the light to be powerful and last long, that's the option. I think if you were wanting to use the light on a helmet, it would be a bit more awkward having that, trying to fit that battery pack somewhere on you. I set it up on the bar. I liked using it on there, but I think I'm going to try it on the helmet as well, because you are obviously looking around corners, and if you've got that intensity of light going with you, I think it would be pretty ace. So we'll report back on that one. Time for Glentress. So we're on a single track climb. This is me with 20% light. And if I click up to full, it's pretty damn crazy. And you can obviously set custom modes in between. I think like a 40% would be ideal. Right, first trail. Get this angled right. Alright. In we go. Ooh, rough. Always forget how rough the start is. Oh my gosh. No one's holding back. Woo, woo. Always forget how tight that corner is. Oh man. Right, I have to play a bit with my angle a bit. Oh, forgetting. Looking ahead more this time. to lose your balance at night. It's so different. I just went too fast trying to chase James. Oh. So you can obviously see what the light's like. I personally think it's pretty awesome. The contrast is still absolutely spot on, and I can definitely see really far ahead, which is good. I just need to actually look far ahead. I've got a race coming up in a couple of weeks' time, so trying to get used to the night riding again. It's going to be a day and night enduro up at Nevis Range. Right, we've got a wee natural next section. Should be a wee bit more janky than that actually. Let's see. It's usually my favourite bit of trail, but in the dark, I don't know. Oh yeah. Woo! Surprisingly dry. Oh no, stay low. Whew, that was fun. Into modern roots, nice wee natural one now. Wow, a bit fast. Oh, it's slick. Oh my god, bad move, Laura. Woo. This is slidey. I mean, it is called mud and roots and it's wet. I don't know what I would expect. Oh. Woo. That was good. I do love a good natural trail. Turn it down. Don't blind anyone. It's good you can just flip it down. Stays in place. Right, we're heading into the new red now. So this is the light on 70% just to show you the comparison. So for me, I'm actually really noticing the difference having it on 70 compared to the full whack. The full beam just, oh man, it brightens up the whole trail so much, it's crazy. You don't actually appreciate it, you start taking it for granted. That's the light on, back on 100, but we're on the floodlight mode now, so you can see the difference. So I think this would be useful as a head torch perhaps, but for the bar I prefer it as the, just get used to these rollers, wow, I prefer it on the spotlight. Just gonna pull in and toggle back to the, so you can see the difference there. That's the, and it's just wow, it just opens up the whole trail. Oh yeah! So we're on the new blue now. I find some of these berms quite hard because at night you can't actually get your head like looking all the way to the exit when you enter, so it's just this big dark spot. Ah! Whoa! Case. This is actually like such a perfect trail for nighttime. Super fun, super fast, and flowy so you can see a good bit ahead. You know what to expect. I can see myself coming up actually on the e-bike sometime and just doing this in the dark, do a few laps of these. And point it down a bit again.
That was straight. Well, that was straight.
That was actually quite fun.